Okay. Feedback makes now. Yeah, tell us.
Okay. At this point, this is where we tell you that you are a key part of what we're doing this morning. We want to talk about all the issues that we've raised on the program. I want you to get across to us. On Facebook, Twitter. You can also send us a mail. That's it right there. sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. If mailing is your thing, you can also get across to us on Facebook, Channels iPhone Sports. Then you can go on Twitter, that verified handle that we always like to brag about, at channels_sports. You can talk to us on all the issues raised and some other issues that you feel we should be talking about on the show this lovely morning. Right now, we're crossing over to Jordan. Just quickly tell you that no African team left in the competition. Ghana, right about now, will be packing their bags, coming back home.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, North Korea had to just extend what it did to Nigeria. Difference is, okay, that was just 2-1, and the last goal was scored in the 94th minute, so the Ghanaians just couldn't hold on. I felt they would have been able to hold on, but somehow the Koreans just show how super they are when it comes to this under-17 Women's World Cup. And for England, end of the road also for them. Japan had to teach them how to play football, and it ended 3-0. Now the question is like the Asian powers are actually doing so well when it comes to women's football.
They've always been good.
Yes.
It's always between, unlike football, when it's Europe and South America, when it comes to the women, it's Europe and Asia. When it comes to women,
or rather the Americas and Asia.
Well, whichever way you want to.
Now, then you have Venezuela, surprisingly, against North Korea in the semi-finals. You want to give it to North Korea already. Then Japan and Spain. I can't stick out my neck in this one, but somehow we might just be having Japan and North Korea playing in the finals. I won't be surprised if I see that.
we might get an all-Asian final. Like I said, the Asians do very well, women's football, Europeans as well. Then you have to give respect to the United States of America, but not their continent, just United States. When it comes
but
to
on the 17th level, generally, you give it to the US and the Germans. Both of them. I think the Germans somehow they've been able to manage their men's football and women's football more like a par.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Pictures don't lie, so we're going to allow you to see how North Korea edged out Ghana. Cecilia told you it was probably just about the last kick of the game, and so the Ghanaians are out. They're joining us. They've left Jordan. So see those pictures, and we'll be back for more Sports This Morning.
Chimpong can't believe it. Grace Chimpong hangs her head. And then Kimpong was never going to miss somehow. And there's the celebration for Korea DPR. And Chimpong will be disconsolate. The young Ghanaian who conceded the penalty. I don't know if it's the third penalty we've seen in this stadium in 2 minutes. Knocked in and off underneath of the bar. Well, it's just not happening at the moment. It should have been a goal again for Ri Hee-yeon. Fortune favours Keita Masi. It seemed for all the world as though Korea must go 2 to the good. It came right down, and well, goal line technology is a good introduction in football, but I can tell you that this one doesn't cross the line. Win it before then, of course. Once again, the dramatic overhead kick, and a glancing header, and against all the odds, gone to the level. Chimpong scores. It was Grace Chimpong in the corner. There's the overhead kick, and the goalkeeper stood still, the defence stood still. If the Chimpong, after the overhead kick there, to the Swacko, just flicked the head, and the goal went.
Yeah, that was how the Ghanaians actually left it home. The good thing is they got to the quarterfinals. Nigeria won first round and they didn't even score a goal. But at least they got a point leaving Jordan. For Ghanaians, they should be proud of themselves being able to win 2 games, get to the quarterfinals, and of course they did Africa proud there. And they were not actually disgraced by the North Koreans. They put in their best performance. Somehow it just wasn't good enough. On this segment, we'll be talking Supersoccer. Now, Super Soccer officially registered in the United States this year, in Pennsylvania precisely. But what's this game all about? It's not affiliated to FIFA. You should know about that one. But it's more like an independent football game, or rather a soccer game, different from the usual football that we'll play. But it's the same ball you use, but the rules and everything is quite different. Someone is joining us now on the program talking about Eric Asamoah, President Federation of International Super Soccer of Nigeria. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Now, Super Soccer, I mean, a brand of football officially registered this year in January in the United States. The rules are different. It's independent. What's this game all about, and why was it actually brought up?
Yeah, basically the difference.
Yeah, the idea of Super Soccer is to create an alternative sport for the sports-loving people worldwide. And going by the rules, you would say that it's a highly technical sport, entertaining, and will bring so much to the world of sports. It's quite true. It has similar ball, but the rules are very different. Played by 10 players, 9 players, and a goalkeeper.
Okay.
And there are other different rules, which, I don't know if you'd like me to go into those rules.
Yeah, because we need to know why it's different from the football we play. Okay, because you have 10 players now. Yeah. The football has 11. So we'll start from there. Okay,
fine. We have 10 players. In Super Soccer, we don't have a throw-in, we don't have corner kicks.
Okay.
You know, the major difference between Super Soccer and the traditional soccer is that we have what is in the normal soccer. You have the penalty spot, which is well known, but in Super Soccer we have 2 spots. One is 10 meters from the goal line, and the other one is 13 meters from the goal line. The 10 meters from the goal line is called a spot kick, and the 13 meters from the goal line is called a super kick, which is exactly where the name Super Soccer came from.
What are we talking more like the free kick, and why do we have that?
Yeah, let me go ahead. Right now, when a ball goes off throwing, you don't throw the ball. It results to what is known as a super kick.
Okay.
Okay? When a ball goes to corner kick, it results to a super kick. And the main idea of this game is to make sure that the ball is always inside the pitch. You know, it's highly technical.
It is.
You know, there is no time wasting. There is no injury time in Super Soccer. It's 40.
What about officiating?
Well, the officiating, I mean, when you get to know the rules, you would know how to...
You have a man in the center?
Yes, we have a man in the center. We have 2 men outside. Then we have a 3rd referee who is also part of the timekeeper. You know, like I was trying to tell you, it's 80 minutes, full game, 40 minutes apart.
Okay.
And there is no injury time.
All right.
When the ball goes out of play, we stop the game. Just like probably, maybe some people tell me in basketball you have something like that, which is true. Then there is no injury time, like I said earlier. So you have to play. There is no cheating. It's a game that promotes fairness.
No, wait. I think I'm picking on that because you said there's no cheating now. Yeah. What happened? Do we have fouls when a player falls on the pitch or something like that? I mean,
yeah. If there is a foul game,
or there's a dive, nothing like that.
No, if there is a dive, well, it's against the rules.
Okay, the man in the center calls it.
Yeah, he calls it, and it results to a super kick right away.
It's also cheating.
Yes, no. What I mean is that there is no room for that.
Okay.
There is no room for that. There is no room for, you know, the killing time, you know, which is very normal. Time wasting is not allowed.
Let me quickly ask you something. Yeah. Something came to my mind. It's a 2-in-1 question. Tell us about affiliation with FIFA. Then there's something I remember. I remember that FIFA experimented with kick-in, something that looks similar to Super Soccer. I remember the under-17 version of the World Cup in 1993. You had things like kick-in that is similar to what you're explaining now. So did this come about after FIFA had experimented with it, or Super Soccer had always been around before FIFA even tried experimenting?
Okay, by the way, I don't know what you're talking about, FIFA. But your first question, Super Soccer is an independent organization. Not affiliated with FIFA. You know, we are doing things our own way. We are promoting a new kind of soccer game, and we want to spread it to the world.
All right.
That is the point here.